Hi friends, welcome to A Wonderful Sheep and welcome to this video where I decorate my Deco Kit notebook. As you can see, I've actually gotten started already. I did a couple of spreads and I thought I'd finally turn on the camera and show you how I'm going to decorate my notebook. And actually, I'm away from home right now, so I don't have the full Deco Kit with me, but I did pack the notebook and the Deco Book. And I thought this would be kind of an interesting challenge to show how you can decorate your notebook without a lot of stationery supplies. Since I'm away from home right now, I don't have my usual stationery stash, so all I've used is the Deco Book and some clippings from magazines. So first, after I did my unboxing, I went back through the notebook and I counted, and there are exactly 12 full spreads available in the blank pages section. Before we get into like the pages the members decorated, these last brown pages aren't like decorated as much as the other color pages, but there are 12 full spreads, which in my mind equals one full year. So I decided to use mine as a monthly calendar, even though I do have my, season's greetings, which I'm using for memory keeping anyway. I just wanted to use mine as a calendar. So this was back in March, right? And so I just did this one. I was looking through the Deco Book, and Yoongi's outfit, his jacket reminded me of like an underwater seascape, just something about the jacket. I've already cut up all the papers, but you can see the close-up of his jacket. It just looks very like underwater tropical-y to me. So I went through some magazines here and I just like ripped out all of the like pages that had sort of underwater tropical like images, and then I just put together a simple little border of underwater and tropical themed images and colors, and then just stuck in little clippings of the Deco Kit Yoongi pages in the frame, and added a little title for March. And originally I was thinking I was going to cut out, like print and cut out photos of memories from that month, but the frame takes up quite a bit of the spread, so I think I might just do writing and just write out a couple of the highlights from the month, and I can reference my Season's Greetings journal and just pick out some of the highlights. Probably will write about the return of all the V Lives. We had so many V Lives this month, and of course Yoongi's birthday and this whole PTD concerts. So, and then they left for America. So I'll probably like pick out some of those and just write that in the writing section of the spread. And obviously I chose Yoongi for March since it's his birthday month, and I think for when possible I'll use the member whose birthday month it is for that month, and if there's two members in that month then I can just choose one of them and put another member somewhere else. And since there's only 7 members in 12 months, I'll have to do like units and groups anyway. So for February then, it was Hobie's turn, and I did something a little different. I mean, still used only magazine clippings, but at first I was going to do like a Valentine's Day spread for February, but I was looking through the magazine clippings and I didn't see anything overtly Valentine's Day. But I saw these shoes, which just reminded me of Hobie, and it happened that he was wearing similar shoes in his photo shoot. And then I saw like colorful colored pencils and this like balloon arch. Later I found this sunflower, which I added quite a bit later, but just built up sort of a collage here. Also basically a frame. A little bit of writing here. And so then this spread was finished, and now I wanted to do one with you on camera. And so at first I was thinking January, since we don't have a birthday in January, I can choose a different member. And I was thinking RM just because, leader in the first of the month. So I was looking at his photo shoot. So there's this one, which is sort of like bookish, and I mean, he's posing with a TV. I guess that's like the prop. Or there's the soft pastel-y photo shoot, which is a little more like winter foliage palette. I'm feeling like I could see you know, sort of like barren trees and like a snowy landscape I think would go really nice with this. Except none of my magazines that I have with me right now are like themed for January or the winter. So I just wanted to do this like with you guys and show you the process of how I go about choosing images and stuff. Okay, I had an idea. I'm trying to do something a little bit different for each spread. You know, whether it be just changing up the shape of the frame from this one to this one, or just something different to challenge myself. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I've been posting some collage spreads using the Butter album pages, and I tried to like do something different each time. I'm wondering I'm thinking maybe use this one, use the idea of like that barren landscape, but instead, since I don't have the actual images from like snowy winter landscape scenes in any of my magazines, I can try to recreate them just with the color palette. I just had that idea when I saw this ad, and just like, I mean, I could try to cut out, like make a collage just using the colors. So I think that's what I'm gonna try to do for January and RM. I'm not a very good fussy cutter, as in like I'm not very precise with my cutting. So depending on how this turns out, that be an encouragement to anyone else who is not a very precise cutter. Okay, I've gone through and I just cut out pages that had a similar color palette to the colors in this photo shoot and to the colors of winter landscape. So browns, like light blues, sort of like not a super clear sky, but like light blues like in the winter. And I tried to pick out pages that had lots of color to work with. White in case I wanted to do snow, sort of a cloudy sky. Now to decide what to cut these into that can incorporate these photos as well. Okay, it's actually like a day or two later and I still am pondering how to realize this vague vision I have for this spread, but we're just gonna start cutting and see what comes out. I was having trouble like figuring out placement with these pictures, and I did cut out one of the units. So then I am experimenting with maybe just making this an OT7 page. I like the idea of like, sort of like folding them in, not folding, what's the word, tucking them in to these layers. I just don't really like how the layers look right now. Originally I cut these out because I was going to make like a winter landscape, so like foreground, mountains in the background, like snow, sky. I kind of like this abstract, I like the idea of doing like an abstract background. I just don't, I'm not feeling it yet. We'll play around with it some more. What about a V? I was thinking U, but it'd be too much work to go back and like find new background papers to cut into a circular shape. What about a V? You know what? I kind of just want to go with this because I want to get this done and move on to April's spread since we're already into the last week of April. I'm thinking the V. I'm thinking the V will work. No, literally after I trimmed this side, I had this idea. What if I just made it diagonal? Like, what if we did that? Do we like diagonal better? Yeah. This is why I often don't film like the full process of collaging or whatever, because I change my mind all the time and it's impossible to edit. Okay, I've cut out some boxes for the title January. This is my trick for cutting out like bubble letters or cutout letters, is to cut out the size of the letters you want in boxes and then you cut out the letter from here. I've mentioned this on my channel before, I think, but cut out a J. And that way your letters will be roughly the same size. I am cutting out some winter tree shapes to like fill in some of the empty spots, because I was looking just a little bit, I don't know, a little boring since I don't have my usual stationery stash to make up for it. Just gonna cut out some winter tree shapes. I've already done a couple. This kind of looks more like, I don't know, something from underwater. Some kind of sponge. Here is the final spread for January. I'm not sure if I love it. I do like the colors and I'm proud of myself for challenging myself to do something different from the other two spreads, but yeah, I mean, we still have the rest of the year to practice and try different things. So here is January. Left a little space to write something. And then need to write in February as well, and March. And it's the last week of April now, so we'll do this spread soon. I don't think in this video, but I have picked out the member for April. I think I'm gonna do Jiminy, even though he has his own birthday month, like he doesn't share a month for his birthday. I'm just feeling Jiminy for April, and I've picked out some various like floral motifs for April, so we'll see. Probably put this in a different video. But thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe and well, and I will see you next time. Bye.